Okay, hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Milko here. Well, I was going to make this video last night, but for some reason I don't know why I can't log into my Brave Frontier at all. I can only log in this morning, so I'm gonna make this video right now. So it turns out that from last week until this week we have 5 new badges, and the 5th one here is this one, Sonic Blaster Vashi, which is a guild rate unit. Well, I'm not really gonna comment anymore on the crazy amount of new patches since last week, but okay, for now let's just see what this unit does. So yes, it's a Thunder Omni unit, and so alright, first of all, let's take a look into the normal attacks. 16 hits, not bad, and 3 BC per hit, so standard for now, I think. And leader skill, Hyper Acoustic Motivation. Okay, start playing on the G chord, bros. It's acoustic time. Leader skill, I think not so good, aside from the negates all status ailments and maybe the 60% max HP, and it's not limited only to thunder elements only. 60% boost to attack, not bad I guess, and hugely boost critical rate, not so needed, and it's only 30%. Well, it's kinda okay for a leader skill, and if you combine that with the maybe BB and SBB, maybe it will reach cap easily. But still, nowadays, I don't really think we need that kind of critical hit right here on the leader skill. And hugely boost critical hit damage is at 175%, which is, I think, yes, really good. And damage taken boost BB gauge by 5 to 7 BC per hit. So, okay, the only 3 things I think are nice are the critical hit damage boost, negates all status ailments, and then BB gauge boost when damage is taken. So I think this is really usable and pretty okay for a mono thunder squad. But I think we still have more on that later, and I still haven't seen the guild rate exclusive skill here. So let's just move on to the Brave Burst now. Sonic Wave Explosion. BC requirement is 30, okay, pretty high, and max BC generated 19, okay, I don't really care about that, and it's going to be for sure 19 hit thunder AoE at 470% BB attack modifier, and then it will boost thunder type units attack defense recovery by 130%, and I really do think this is going to stack with normal attack defense recovery buff, and you can also combo this with other units that have the normal attack defense recovery buff, and I'm pretty sure a thunder unit, a lot of those thunder units have those, so it's not something to worry about. So okay, enormously boost critical hit rate again by 60%, and I'm pretty sure 60% is already the hard cap for critical hit rate. So I think if you put this guy as lead and then combine it with this, it's going to be kind of useless. And this guy turns out to be a status afflictor, so injury, weakness, and sick. This one only will proc from himself, and it's a really high chance to proc, which is at 85%, which is pretty okay. And then BC and HC drop rate buff at 35% for 3 turns. Okay, I think from all of the buffs that he offers here on the Brave Burst, it's kinda standard. Alright, I think it's not good to jump into conclusions straight away. Let's try to look at the Super Brave Burst now. Infrasonic Explosion. BC requirement 32, okay, no comment. And it's going to be a 23 combo AoE thunder attack at 800%, which is nice, I guess. And again, a 130% attack defense recovery buff for only thunder units. And yes, again, critical hit rate boost for thunder types this time. It's at 60% chance. So let me take a look at the BB again. Okay, it was the same one, same type, and I kind of missed the thunder type thing there. So I'm not really sure if this kind of critical hit rate for thunder types and then the critical hit for the normal one. I don't really think are they gonna stack. I'm not really sure about that, but still 60% is, so far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, 60% critical hit chance is already the hard cap. And good thing is on the Super Brave Burst here, this chick I mean, has a critical hit damage boost for thunder types at 50%. And this is kind of good because it's only for thunder types, and if you bring some other units that can boost critical hit damage, maybe Silas or maybe not. Currently I can't really think of one that boosts. Oh, Lid, yes, Lid. If you combine this chick with Lid, I think the critical hit damage will stack, so this is really good on this one. I was kind of hoping that it's going to be 75%, but if this one stacks 50% and then another 50 or 75%, it's going to be a really huge damage boost. And this chick will also boost attack relative to defense at 80% for 3 turns, and this is not only for thunder units, so this is kind of okay. And then again with the injury, weakness, and sick infliction. And I really do think that this one is actually only for herself again. And this one will also bring a negation on critical damage for 2 turns, and this one's kinda good. But so far, still kinda standard? Okay, now Ultimate Brave Burst, Transductive Plasma Shot. Well, I didn't kinda get it right, so whatever. And BC requirement will be 32 BC, which is kinda okay for a UBB. And then 27 AOE Thunder Attack at 2k% BB attack modifier, which is nice. 2k is pretty high. Enormously boost attack by 250% relative to defense. Okay, not bad, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. And enormously boost critical damage at 350% for 3 turns. And then again, the injury, weakness, sick infliction to attack. This one is at 100%. Since on the SBB they also did not put any percentage on it, it might be 100% as well, but I could be wrong on this one. And then damage taken restores 100% HP for 3 turns. I guess the UBB is kinda useless here. Okay, so far I don't really like the unit, and now let's check out the extra skill, and probably the guild raid exclusive skill is going to be here. So ultrasonic detonation. So okay, 50% boost to attack of thunder types, so this one will affect the whole squad, which is really nice. And enormously boost damage at 150% against status afflicted foes. I think this one's gonna be only for herself. And then adds thunder barrier at 3.5k HP to BB and SBB. This effect will be there, and this one's kinda okay. And turns out that this one will also have a attack parameter limit at 130k, which is okay, I guess. Okay, now it's the guild raid skill, so it will considerably boost critical damage by 100%. Probably this one will affect the whole squad, I think, because it's the guild raid skill. And okay, this one turns out to be a really good one. It's a 23 combo powerful thunder attack at 1.1k% BB attack modifier, and this one will proc only on water types enemies, and this one will only be available through the SBB. And then boost thunder elemental damage at 25% for all allies in guild raid. So okay, turns out aside from the whole thing that she has, I think it's kind of a decent unit, because this one has a double AOE. However, the only downside to it is only the double AOE here will proc only on water enemies. But it's pretty useful if you ever need it. Now let's take a look at the enhancements. I really do hope it's going to be much better here. So okay, the first one, not bad. Boost to defense, max HP, okay. And then the next one, boost attack defense at 50% when BB gauge is over 50%. okay, not bad, but not a huge fan of this kind of effect. And critical damage boost BB gauge at 8 to 10 BC. This is really huge, but I don't really use this kind of effect anymore because critical hit damage is mostly not viable for high-end contents. So skipping this one, and boost critical damage for herself at 75%, and then again with the elemental damage at 75% as well. So okay, these two might come in useful, especially the elemental damage. The next one, I think it's kind of useless because it will only boost the attack, defense, recovery for thunder types only. It will add only 10% effect, so I really suggest skipping this one. And then the next one, kind of useless as well. It will only add 10% of the attack boost relative to defense on the SBB. Only 10%. It's not gonna feel huge or anything. And add slight damage reduction from water and thunder types for 2 turns. 2 turns is good. Effect to BB and SBB. So okay, this one's really good. And it only will cost you 25 skill points. So yes, this one's a must take from her. And the next one is adds attack, defense, reducing effect, negation for 2 turns, effect to BB and SBB. I think this is much more useful than the other ones, but let's see the other one. So the next one will be adds huge damage boost at 200% against status afflicted foes for 3 turns, effect to BB and SBB. Okay, I think this one is actually better than the ones before. So you should make this unit into your status afflictor and then boost the damage through it. So this one's pretty okay, but I think we have a lot more other options than this, but not on the guild rate one, so maybe I'm wrong. And the last one will be a damage taken mace, slightly restores HP, 30% chance to heal 25 to 30% of the damage you take for 3 turns, effect to BB and SBB. I think this is kind of useful, but I really do want the one before this, which is the adds damage boost against status afflicted foes. So this guy, this chick will deal and help the squad deal more damage. But I think from the whole set here, she's kind of meh. But what I think about this unit, I think this unit is kind of meh. Well, if you ever need to do some more damage on water enemies, then okay, this one will be quite useful because it has a 2 AoE at the same time on them. Only on water enemies though. And aside from that, if you ever need that, okay, the leader skill, I think the leader skill is kind of okay aside from the critical hit rate buff. So the 3 elements that I like from this, 4 actually, from this unit is the 60% boost to attack and HP, and then negate status ailments, BB gauge boost when attacked, and I forgot the last one. Let's just take a peek into it. And maybe the critical hit damage, because it's pretty okay. It's at 175%. And then again, you can boost the thunder type attack again from the extra skill. Plus, it's kind of useful for any nuke scenario because this one also has a 130k attack limit. But I think BB, SBB, and UBB, they are not really that useful. So if you guys ask me to summon for this unit or not, well, me personally, I would skip this one. But if you don't have any better thunder units and you do your guild raid really diligently, or you do it every time it's up, then maybe yes, I think it's kind of okay to have this one, especially if you need all the buffs. But for the same kind of leader skill, I think I would still go with Canon. And yeah, that's my opinion on this unit. I think that's all. The video has been too long already, so I'm gonna end it right now. I hope if you guys are summoning for this unit, good luck to you guys. And for you guys who has watched this video, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So see ya, bye bye.